Hi everyone, so I want to share with you guys what I received today. Monvict was so nice and they asked me if I would like to review their glue gun, so of course I said yes. How fun and exciting is that? So a huge thank you to them. You can find this product on Amazon and I will be linking it down below. Now I have not opened it or played with it because I wanted to do it all on camera with you guys. So let's check everything out here. Oh, wow. Honestly, I thought this would be heavier for as big as it is. I am actually surprised that it is lightweight. Because, I mean, this thing is huge. Oh, let's see. How does it stand? Oh, I like that already. It has no problem standing on its own. That's my one problem with the one that I have right now. Is it has like a little kickstand to it and it tips over all the time. So I like that this one will stand on its own, no problem. And I am surprised at how lightweight it is. I mean, this thing is pretty big. So like, here's my hand in comparison. I should have brought a ruler over with me. So this thing is pretty big, but it's actually not very heavy. So that's impressive right there. And let's see what else comes in here. So here's a little card. So it heats at 80 watts or 120. And then right here, so let's see. So here we go. So one little line is 80 and the two little lines right here is the 120, and then this will light up differently in the back. So it says to preheat it, and you can detach the cord and use it cordless. Okay, so let's go ahead and let's try all of this out. So let's see what else came. So we have some glue sticks here. Now, these are not the mini glue sticks. These are the thicker, normal size glue sticks. So that's something to keep in mind. And it comes with little finger guards, you guys. I love that it comes with these little finger protectors. So let's see. Okay, there's 3 different sizes. Ooh, and they actually fit my chubby little fingers. So that appears to be the smaller one. And then there's the medium one. And then we have the large one. And they are very soft. They are not hard and stiff at all. So I really like that. They are actually very comfortable. Honestly, I want to go check their store and see if they sell just these little finger guards, because I definitely would buy more of these. These are really nice. I like that they're soft. And I like that they fit my fingers. Like, my chubby fingers have such a hard time finding ones that will fit. So, and these are comfortable. So that is really nice. I'm really digging this. So let's take these off here. Now it says it's detachable. So here's what it looks like. Let's look at the nozzle. Oh, so this one is a little bit larger than what I'm used to working with. I have a fine detail tip. So that's the only thing, is that this one is a larger tip right here. I like that it has a guard right here, so it's gonna, you know, help protect your hands from burning yourself, because I know I will, like I said, I'll fall over and I'll pick it up and then, you know, end up burning myself. So let's go ahead and let's plug this in and warm it up and let's see how it works. Okay, everyone, so I let it heat up for 10 minutes. Now, it is a little leaky, but I don't have any glue gun that doesn't leak. And I want to show you guys that it is not plugged in anymore, because I want to test out how long it will last. So you can see here's the end of the cord right here. And I'm going to go ahead and unplug it. So it does not have a battery in there to make it cordless, but it's a detachable. And it says that it should last for several minutes, and that the longer you heat it up, the longer you can use it, like a longer working time it has. So I plugged it in for 10 minutes so we could try it out. My wonderful mother crocheted some of these bows for me. So we are going to add little jemmies to the center of them. So let's see how this goes. So let's see. We're going to get the glue gun right here and add a little smidge of glue. And let's see. Oh, I should have used a bigger rhinestone. So there's one. You get a bigger one. I'm like, honestly, I don't think I need these. It's nice that they're included, but I think I will do just fine without them. So let's put a dab of glue right here. So I do wish it had a fine tip nozzle, especially for like when you're doing these little embellishments right here. So that would be the only thing I have to say. I like how lightweight it is for as big as it is. I like that it stands, because that is an issue that I have with the one that I use right now. I'm gonna go ahead and try it on the rhinestone itself this time. So there, I put a drop of glue on the rhinestone. And just stick it to this little bow right here. So, I mean, it's working just fine. I really like it so far. And I think I'm going to just put it on the rhinestone better. So it does have little stringy spider webs to it, but I mean, what glue gun doesn't, right? So I mean, it's still working. It's still not plugged into a power source. And that's what I was really curious about, was how long will it actually last being detached. And I mean, so far it seems to be doing pretty well. And because it's not plugged in, it's not dripping. See, here's my plate. So I had a couple drips on there, but since it's not plugged in anymore, I'm not having any problems with it dripping at the moment. And I'm just really curious to see how many of these bows can we make before it stops working. Oh, I really like that blue one on there. I like that it's still working even though it's not plugged into a power source. That's really nice. Because, you know, there's just sometimes where you're trying to do something and the cord gets in your way. So I like that I have the option of unplugging it. So yeah, the only thing I wish that it was a fine detailed tip. That's the only thing that I wish was different. But I mean, so far, I really like it. I see myself using this very often. But look, like this, I would think you would, you know, need a detailed tip for, you know, trying to glue these like little rhinestones to these little bows. And it's still working just fine. I'm like, oh, I just touched the tip right there. This thing is still pretty warm, so I think this is going to work for quite a bit of time. I mean, yeah, so far, so good. I think what I might do, I think I might pause this and then come back and let you guys know how long it took before it cooled down and stopped working. So that way you guys don't have to sit here and watch me just keep on gluing these. So I'm going to go ahead and pause the video and I'll be back to let you know how long it worked for. Okay, you guys, so I timed it. And I got 17 minutes of working time out of it. It's still not plugged in. I didn't do anything different. It's still coming out, like I'll show you. You see the glue's coming out, but it's a lot harder in pushing it. It's like I have to force it to come out now, where it was working like fine with no force. So now that it's a little bit harder to push the nozzle, like you can tell it's cooled down, I'm going to call it at, it gave me 17 minutes of working time, and I almost went through that whole bag. So this is all that I have left of my bows. So this is everything that I was able to glue a rhinestone on or a button to. So you see I glued buttons onto these little yarn bows, and I glued rhinestones. So this is my whole pile right here that I have. So yeah, it worked for about 17 minutes after I unplugged it. And I think that's pretty good. And all that I did was literally just sit here and put one little dab of glue on it and then put it down, and that's all that I did. So I think it worked very, very well for being unplugged. 17 minutes, that's pretty impressive, And like I said, look, I almost went through my entire bag. So quick review, do I like it? Yes. Do I see myself using it? Yes. Am I really impressed with that I was able to unplug it and continue to use it for several minutes? Yeah. I mean, for it not having a battery in it, it did work pretty well. I will tell you that when I preheated it, it was on high. So that's, this one with the two little lines. So I heated it on high for 10 minutes. And then that's when I came back over here and I unplugged it. And, I took the cord out and started working with it. And it does say on their site that the longer you plug it in, the longer working time you'll have. So for a 10-minute, preheat, I got 17 minutes of use out of it. So I think that's pretty good. So the only con that I have to it, the only bad thing I have to say, is that the hole right here is larger than what I like, because I am a crafter and I do a lot of smaller little detailed stuff. I wish it was a fine detail tip, but this didn't bother me at all as much as I thought it would have. It is bigger than what I'm used to, but I mean, look, I was still able to work with these are like normal things that I'd glue. That's why I chose, to glue rhinestones onto these bows, because this is something that I do very, very often, of gluing little rhinestones to little embellishments. So that's why I chose to do this, and it still worked very, very well. So I'm really impressed. I'm impressed at how lightweight it is for as big as it is. So that was also something that I say is very impressive. I love how it stands. Look. It stands no problem on its own, not a problem. It did not fall over on me at all, which is really, really nice, especially if it was plugged in. I would really hate for it to, tip over and stuff. So that was very nice that it stands on its own. So yeah, I really like it and I see myself using it. These little finger guards are so nice and so soft. I really, really like those as well. So yeah, so thank you so much to oh my god, I can't even say their name now. Thank you so much for, providing me with this glue gun. I really appreciate it. Monvict. Oh my gosh, I don't know why I had a problem saying that right now. So yeah, I like it. I like it. So thank you guys so much for watching. I'll leave their link down below, and I hope you guys are having an amazing day. Bye guys.